Hey guys, it's Mr. Haas, and I'm super excited to start our weather unit with you this week. I'm glad you're visiting the modules. So I wanted to share a quick video to help you navigate this water cycle module because it's a little different than the choice boards and stuff we've done in the past. So I just want to hopefully help you guide you through this a little bit. So you can see here our regular homepage, and if you scroll down, you will see my new times for this week. And remember, Monday and Tuesday are going to be the same lesson. Wednesday and Thursday will be the same lesson, and Friday is going to be review game. But you have to have at least started the work because you won't be able to do the review game because you won't know the material because this is all new learning. And then again, if you click that virtual meeting link, it'll take you right into our link. Just note that Monday is 10 to 11 and the rest are 9:30 to 10:30 this week. I see it says 10 here. I'm going to change that to 10:30. So let's start by going to modules, and you should see the water cycle module here. This choice board one will be gone on Monday. But you see the water cycle one, and when you click on it, we have a whole bunch of stuff here. This is all the work for the week. It's about 2.5 hours worth of work, or about 30 minutes a day. So, but what you maybe hopefully will notice first is that only the first one is actually dark and black where you can click on it. The rest of them don't let you click on them. They're kind of grayed out, and that's because you have to do these in order. So if you look right here, it says view. So the only thing you have to do is view this page. But so if we click on it, um, it's a resource page. There'll be my video will be right here, the one I'm making right now. And then you'll see there's a study guide and a song and two songs here, and then a picture of the water cycle. So this will help guide you through the unit if you need to, or if you need any help, okay? So then from here, you have two options. You can either go back to modules, or you can click the next button that we have down here, and that's going to take us to evaporation. So for this one, this is an assignment, okay? So every one of these is going to start with a time frame. It's going to tell you how much time it's going to take. It's going to give you the directions. Then it's going to tell you what to do. And this one says, read the questions below. Do you prepare yourself for what you're going to learn? Here's the questions down here. Okay. Then it says, watch the videos. You may want to take some notes. I would suggest it so that when you go to answer the questions, you don't have to go watch the video 15 times and keep going back. You'll have the notes right next to you. And the notes should just simply be on the answer to these questions, just real quick little jots. And then answer and submit the question. It says you must type in the answer. Don't write them on a separate sheet of paper and email them to me. Just type them right here. And they're actually, you do have the option to do a video recording as well, and I'll show you that in a minute. If you want to, if you write down the answers to your questions as you're watching the video, and then you want to read me what you have found, that works perfectly fine. So then we scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the videos. Watch both of them. All right. Then here's the same questions again. Now, just like any assignment, you have to click submit assignment, and there you go. And you'll see there's two options. You can either do a text entry where you would, type in, your response to the questions, which are right up here, or you can click media. And if you have a camera, or even if you don't, it'll just record your voice, but click record and upload media and do the option record. Don't click upload. It's silly because if your computer can do it, you can do it right from here. And then you would just scroll down a little bit here in this box and click start recording. And then it'll give you a countdown. And then you can record your answer and talk about, what you found in the video. Hit finish, then hit save, and that will then allow you to submit an assignment. So then make sure you click submit. All right. So there we go. Now we've submitted. And now we're good to go. And we can actually go click the next button here to take us to the next one. Now, I do want to show you, if we go back to our modules, you can see all the ones that we've done or have access to are now highlighted. This transpiration one, a little bit different. For this one, there's a video here. Same sort of thing. There's your time frame, 5 to 10 minutes, your directions, questions to consider, and then a video. And this one has a short quiz. And if you look, it says, please submit your highest score on the quiz in the text below and submit it. I don't want you to answer the questions this time. I want you to take this transpiration quiz. And when you take it, then all you're going to do is hit submit assignment and give me your score. 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. And you can take the quiz as many times as you want. And each time you take it, it'll give you, it'll show you what's right and wrong and then tell you the answers. So I would suggest you go back until you get 100, but you don't have to. But I just want to make sure that you understand transpiration. So once you've submitted, I got a 3 on it. That's all I got to put, and then I'll hit submit. And it will now take me to the next one. Now the next one, no, I'm sorry, it tells me it's submitted. Then I have to click the next to take me to the next one, which is going to be a discussion. So for the discussion, again, similar, you'll have a video. These videos, most of them are me doing either a lesson or an experiment. They're pretty short. The videos don't last much more than 5 to 10 minutes. The longest one is precipitation. That's a 10-minute video, but I have to teach you the 4 different forms, and we go through it. And so it's just like little mini lessons of me doing the teaching. So for this one, there's your discussion questions. There's the video, you watch it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go down here where it says reply, and you're going to write your answers to these questions. Now, what I ask you for in a discussion, if you read the directions here, it says respond to at least one other student's responses, and you can't do that until you've submitted. So once you submit your answer, post a reply, and then if you're the first one, there won't be any other responses, so you have to come back to it. But if other people have done it already, once you hit post reply, you will be able to see their work, and then you can go reply to their work. And just make sure you keep the replies academic. You're not saying, hey, how's it going? How's your puppy? You guys doing all right? It's not the spot for it, okay? All right, so once you've done that, you can click next, okay? Now notice, because I didn't actually submit something, it gives me this, and it says that the next part has not been unlocked yet. And what you need to do, it says completion prerequisites, are the following requirements need to be completed. And it says you have to do the condensation, and you must contribute to the page, meaning you must give a reply. So you cannot go from one to the other until you've completed what is expected. It's just like in class. You have to complete what I ask you to. And this just makes sure that you get these lessons in a specific order, because the order does matter for this one. So there's a precipitation one, a runoff one. There's going to be a project where there's a water cycle simulation, and I'd like you to draw and submit that to me. And you guys have been pretty good about submitting. For that one, the drawing, you can either video record your drawing, upload it here, or you can email me that one. That'll work just fine. And then lastly, there's a water cycle quiz. And in order to do this one, though, you have to get 100. You have to get all 5 questions right, which means if you don't get all 5 right, you're going to have to go back and do it again. And I'm going to suggest you do that anyways, because, I want you to make sure you're getting it. The most important thing is not the grades. It's the fact that you're learning the material. You got to remember that. All right. So it's all about the learning, not the grades. I'm going to be giving you comments on everything that you write. That's a lot of work for me, so make sure you're going back and checking those comments. But again, it's about the learning about the water cycle. And this time of year, there's so many things going on with the water cycle, with these storms. Every day is different. We get, today I'm looking up, we got some alto stratus clouds moving out of the area because we had rain last night, and it's clearing up, and we're getting a nice, beautiful day here. So I want you to be able to see these things. So it's so important that you learn this. So again, you do need to get that 100, because I know there's nothing else after this one. But if you don't get that 5 out of 5 and you don't complete that, then when I release the following week's stuff, you will not be able to get into that until all of this is complete. So I'd really like all this completed by next Sunday. I will give you the weekend too. But again, if you do a little bit every day, that's fine. If you do it all in one day, that's fine too. But it's got to be done for you to go on to the next part. And the next part is a lot more projects. It's going to take the water cycle stuff, and it's going to then ask you to do some stuff with it. There's some really cool review games next week. So make sure you finish all this so you can get to the fun stuff. Just like in class, we play the games after we learn the material. So I'm looking forward to this, guys. I know it's going to be a little tough. Make sure you join my virtual meetings. If you get stuck on like condensation, Mr. Haas, I just don't get it. Make sure you come to our virtual meeting and ask the questions, all right? Text me, call me, whatever you need. Shoot me an email. If you go over here on the left, you see inbox. you can actually get a hold of me. It won't let me do it on here because I'm just a fake student on here. But if you go to your inbox and then just type in our class and Haas, it'll pull my name up, and you can shoot me a message if you have any questions. So I look forward to seeing all your great work this week. And again, it's going to be a little challenging because it's the first week we are doing these modules built like this, but it's going to kind of feel just sort of like we're in class. Every day is a new material, a new lesson, unless you choose to do it all in one day, which is perfectly fine with me. And just again, make sure you're getting your other subjects done too. It's not just don't do just science. Do all the materials. We're not going back to school, the school building this year, but school is still going on till June 9th, and we're teaching every day. So have fun, and I hope you learned something, and we'll see you this week.